All right, we are a little bit early, but who cares? Let's see, a little bit slower yesterday. Only, let's see, about 285, which isn't terrible. I'm not going to complain. We'll take that. Mostly postcards, so let's take a look at those. First, you got to find them. Here we go. All right, here we go. Ravine Bridge on Boone Trail, Wilkesboro, North Carolina. $2.80. Linen. A rare continental postcard sold by moi. I don't sell a lot of continental cards. I don't list a lot of continental cards, but you know what? I had a bunch in that auction I won for $6 or $7 or whatever it was, plus shipping. There's some New York World Trade Center postcards. This is one of them, sold for $4. We have the Public Library Building, Chicago, Illinois, in divided back postcard, $3.95. Comic postcard. This is literally the origins of the term 23 skidoo. The origins of that were there was because of the wind that would blow past the a flat iron building, very famous building in New York. It would blow up the skirts of women, and men quickly learned about this thing, and there would be just like rows of creepers standing on the side of the Flatiron building in New York, just watching women's dresses get blown up so they could get a good look at their ankles. And that phenomenon came to be known as the old 23 skidoo. So 23 skidoo is definitely a good keyword to put in when you can, and it's appropriate. Here's your history lesson. All right, we got a mermaid sitting on a sombrero. Kind of looks like she's taking a poop in that sombrero. This is Weekiwachi, Brooksville, Florida, chrome postcard. Mermaid pooping in a sombrero and a 23 skidoo. Aerial view of International Falls, Minnesota. That's another word that I can never remember when to stop writing. Kind of like banana, shenanigans, and several others. Anyways, that sold for $8.96. Kicking Horse Canyon, Canadian Pacific Railway, Alberta, Canada, divided back, $3.55. Got some not postcards, but Christmas seals stamps, set of 16 or a block of 16. Sold for $14.66. This has been in the store for a while. I'm surprised it took so long to sell, but hey, it is what it is. And we have a waterfall. This is the Falls on Mountain Stream, Black Mountain at North Carolina, $4.46. Sold this one. This came from the old courthouse and post office buy. This is the U.S. Post Office building in Marana. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. Marana, Arizona. Buyer offered me 25. Actually, they offered 20. I countered at 30. They offered 25. I said, all right. And then they said, thank you. This has some family connections. And it makes me happy that it's going to the right place. It's been a few years. I've made enough money off those cards. I'll take some offers. We got a multi-view greetings from New York, $18.99 PMC private mailing card. Look at the fancy back on that and the calligraphy. Miss May W. Babcock in Stonington, Connecticut. $10 for that one. And this one's kind of cool. It is, I'll hold it up to the camera here. It sold for $5.50. This came from the Big Lot of Chromes that I just bought. And you can't really see it in the scan, but it's got this like cool metallic, see if I can do better, metallic-y thing on the wings and the silver on it. It's kind of neat. There you get a little bit. There you go. Kind of cool. Hello, Janet Hunter. Thanks for coming in. Laura. Hello. All right. So that's the postcards, and there wasn't a lot else. It's not a bad thing. It wasn't a. It's gonna be a quick and easy ship show today, though, which is fine because I got stuff to do. All right. So that's that cardboard from yesterday. That is overkill for this project. Use those. Right there. She's the bee's knees, a lucka, a real 23 skidoo. That's what they talk like that. Or so I'm told. I wasn't there. Oh, that's kind of weird. Maybe they bought the postcard. Nope, they didn't buy the postcard. The person who bought it lives in Cedro Woolley, Washington. An interesting place. A combination of two towns that incorporated together, the town of Cedro and the town of Woolley. But it's an Arizona postcard going to Cedro Woolley. I have a one of my frat bros was from the Woolley, as it is usually known. Oh, come on, eBay. Doing that weird sign me out when I'm doing in the middle of doing stuff thing. Are you which postcard? The 23 Skidoo one? Were you checking my work? I actually don't know from Wikipedia. I know from a couple of different things. One, my eccentric millionaire friend who sold me a bunch of stuff, amongst many other things, is a avid 23 Skidoo collector. Uh, he also collects, I've mentioned before, the like second largest political flasher collection, which are like lenticular pins in the U.S. and a humongous lenticular collection, like 3 storage units full. He also collects postcards and images of the cock and snook, which is this. Uh, he's a weird dude. He's awesome, but he's weird. That's kind of cool that it's on. That it is the image for Wikipedia. I'm on eBay. Let me print my labels. Just while we're waiting on that, I did sell also 2 books of matches, or 2 packs of matches. I'm gonna try sending these not in a box. I'm just gonna do a little cardboard wrap on them, pop it into a PFRE. Hey, it's ready now. Good. Now I've got freaking Woolly Bully stuck in my head because I said Cedro Woolly. That is how my brain works sometimes. Cedro Woolly, Cedro Woolly, Cedro Woolly. This is almost a continental color. Trimmed. I wonder. There's actually a recent documentary as well about the Flatiron Building. There, there's been a huge the uh, about so coming up through the um, pandemic. That's the word. Huge like changes of ownership. It's gone up to auction twice. There was a big controversy about shill bidding happening at the auction. The last person who won the real estate auction for the Flatiron Building in New York still hasn't paid for it. Up until when I saw this documentary, which was, I think it came out early this year. It's on YouTube. Absolutely fascinating. Flatiron Building, long, sordid history in New York. There's, and it's all because like there's basically something like if in New York, if you don't pay the taxes on the building, the city takes over possession and then just holds an auction, and whoever wins the auction just gets the building. Let me make sure. Yes. But then there's no mechanism in place to force the payment when somebody wins the auction. It's kind of like eBay. Watch it now. Watch it. What's the hand gesture? This? It's the cock and snook, I believe. I may have that wrong. It's not to be confused with this one, or what is it? There's another one. It's this one. There's two versions of it. They're different, totally different hand gestures, and both have different meanings. But yeah, like I believe it's the cock and snook. All right, let's ship out some matches. So this is not a cock and snook, not to be confused with it. It is a completely different meaning and hand gesture. So that I don't know what that one's called, but Donald Duck did that one a lot. I feel like it was a Disney thing. It might have been the Disney response to it. Go. All right. Sold a VHS tape, AC/DC, live at Covington. Sold for $3, but I got it for free. Well, thanks, Janet. All right. Now we've got Donald Duck giving that gesture to Satan. All right. Sold a gun holster. Picked this up at the same yard sale as I picked up all those matches. $10. Nothing amazing, but not too bad either. Nope, I can put that size. All right. Janet, your name reminds me of a very corny old dad joke that my dad told me when I was a kid that I did not understand until I was probably 35. And it's not even a dirty joke. You want to hear it? You probably already know what it is. Sold some nut picks. Speaking of funny jokes. I got a bunch of nutcrackers and nut picks at the Packwood Flea Market, and specifically just to there is a whole Tupperware bin full of them. So I'm like, you know what? I do pretty well with these during the holidays. I'm not in a rush to make my money back. I got a whole bunch of them. I made 3 lots of 10 nut picks. And a couple of lots of nut picks and nut crackers. What's up, BB? Okay, you want to hear the joke? You're right. It's really bad. Really bad. All right. It's a knock knock joke. Even better. Knock knock. I'll wait. Drag this out. Okay. Sam and Janet. Sam and Janet. Sam and Janet evening. I can't really do it. That's the joke. It's that. That's how I told you it was bad. You have to. First of all, you have to know South Pacific. Second of all, you have to be able to sing, which I can't. And third, you have to remember how the song goes. It's an 8-minute song.
A dinner given at your officer's club.
I can't. Hey, listen, I try to warn you. It's a terrible joke. Now imagine telling that joke to like a 6-year-old kid who has zero context. And it's just like, what? I only have one item shipping today. We're on our last one, by the way. One single item that is heavier than 4 ounces. And I'm going to ship it now. It's a laser disc. I think I remember that joke because it was so confounding to me. Uh, that it's one of those things that just like old people are weird. And that said, like, there are some great songs in South Pacific. That is not one of them. I I have I am not a fan of that song. There is I there's my two favorite are kind of the medley, the wash that man right out of your hair and ain't nothing like a dame. Nothing like a dame. And it's a great musical. Don't want to take anything away from it, except that song is terrible, terrible, a terrible, terrible song. Enter the Dragon on Laserdisc sold for $12. Yeah. There's literally any other song in South Pacific is better than Some Enchanted Evening. I'll say it. And I'm sure that if I was on some Theater Nerds YouTube right now, that I'd be getting all kinds of flame stuff, whatever about it. But I'm just talking real facts here. Worst song in the musical. You know, that was pretty easy. 8:30, we're done. Anyone want to debate good songs from South Pacific anymore? Right? It's like, what's this? The uh, there's a like I feel like every musical has their dud song, and that's Dawn. You missed it. It's over. Yeah, we're done. All right. Well, Dawn, you can go back and watch it at double speed. Actually, you can watch it at single speed. It was only 30 minutes. Ain't no reason to rush. All right, everybody. Hope you all have a fantastic day. We'll be back tomorrow. Sal, you're late too. We're done. Actually, we'll probably won't be back tomorrow, but we will be back Monday. If we get all of a sudden a million orders on eBay, shop my store, Jackass Retro. Maybe we will be back tomorrow. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend. If we don't see you, we'll catch you all on the flippy flap. Peace out.